To As the Crow Flies podcast. Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast.
Yo. Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast. I am your host, Mr. T. Crow. My partner, as you can see, he's a ghost. He's a no-show. He's late, as usual. But, hey, got people waiting. Got things to do. The show must go on. So we're going to start it until he gets here. First and foremost, people, I think you know what's going on in Springfield. Oh, by the way, you can catch the show on iHeart Radio, Spotify Radio, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Facebook. Once you guys go to YouTube, check in right there as the Crow Flies podcast. Hit that like and subscribe button, and let's keep it moving. First things first. Listen, Springfield is in everybody's news cycle. It's in everybody's minds, and it's a bunch of bull crap. Good evening, Mr. Brother Mike. Good evening. But you know, like I was saying, Springfield is it's in the news for all the wrong reasons, and we're not a bad town the way they're making it seem, the way they're making us out to be. As you saw last week, I broke bread with the Haitians. I spent an evening with them. I talked to them, got to know some of them. This is after all the festivities and everything was over with. They're not a bad people. They're not bad. They're afraid, and they have every right to be afraid. I don't know, you know, what we can do about that. I don't know what needs to be done about that. I don't know, you know, what we could do about that. But as a whole, what we need to do is come together. You know, like I was telling everybody, you know, hate is very powerful. Hate's very strong, right? And hate is like cancer. It's contagious. It spreads. It's a virus. And as long as we continue to do that, this is never going to get solved. I see a lot of people talking about, well, they're foreigners. They're bringing biblical quotes. Listen. This is what kills me. The biblical quotes are quotes that I never knew people even quoted the Bible. I never knew people believed in the Bible the way we live. But now when something goes against you, you want to quote the Bible? Isn't that kind of blasphemous and hypocrisy? Here he is. Hey, everybody give a round of applause for this guy. Yay!
What are you doing in here, man?
We're podcasting, don't we? He shows up, people. Everybody give a round of applause. He's late as ever, but hey, I had people waiting. We had to go.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm talking about, you know, the
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and make you one over there. That's what I got. There's ice there and your drink for you. Just clean glass for you. But anyway, so if you want to quote the Bible and you bring up the quote in the Bible that foreigners are going to come to your land and do this, do that. I've seen that shared a lot on Facebook, right? Well, can I ask you one question, people? Aren't we all foreigners here? I mean,
yeah, but the Indians are saying that. The Native
but
Americans.
no. But the people here in Springfield are quoting that out of the Bible, saying,
yeah.
You can put that back in the freezer on the top. I want you to know it.
Feeling sorry for them.
Feeling sorry and saying, well, foreigners come and take your land. They're going to take all your riches. What happened to the Native Americans?
Yeah.
No one thinks about that. No one thinks about what happened to Native Americans. The foreigners came here. Everyone here, except for a small percentage, don't belong here. So
Conquered, took over,
colonized.
Now you want to feel sorry.
So
for
now all of a
yourself.
sudden, Springfield's, oh, we're giving to this, we're giving to that.
Nobody else has the right to come here.
And what I'm saying is, you're wrong.
Yes.
You're being very hypocritical.
It's stupid.
So what I'm saying is, listen, everybody who's in this damn country, who I know, if you trace your roots back, your parents or ancestors, grandparents, great-grandparents, somebody came here as a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
So stop that bullshit. Right. Stop saying foreigners.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep it 100. Okay, I get it that the ecosystem's fucked up. I get it, their driving's fucked up. I get it, everything's fucked up. But you know what? You're blaming the wrong people. Let me ask you a question. When that kid, that just shot, where were they at that school? And they took his dad?
Yeah.
Why did they take his dad?
Because his dad enabled him.
So why are we blaming the Haitians when who brought them here?
I don't know.
The greedy fucks. The greedy fucks brought them here. Jobs, the government. Go after them. Listen, if your motherfucking ass lived in Haiti and I lived in Haiti, and guess what? I'd be like, hey, Crow, you got a way out? Where? Give me a map. Let me pick Springfield, Ohio. Who here listening right now think they picked Springfield, Ohio? People live here will not pick Springfield, Ohio.
T. Crow, I tell you why they're here.
Well,
I'm going to tell you why they're here.
go ahead, tell me why they're here.
Let me give you the lowdown.
Oh, gosh.
The Haitians were sitting over in Haiti, okay? And they ran out of lotion. That's why they're here. They ran out of lotion. You know what I'm saying? If you ever checked out the Haitian toes,
No, I don't look at their toes.
Well, you don't have no choice. They wear sandals all the time.
Yeah, but you don't have a foot fetish, so I'm not going to look at their toes.
Right.
Listen.
I know they ugly, they dudes.
Yes.
But they got some crusty ass toes.
Right.
And they probably just ran out of lotion.
Oh, God.
And they said, you know what? This ain't the place for us anymore. We got to go to Springfield to them 2 Walmarts.
Hey, there's 2 Walmarts in Springfield. There's a couple Family Dollars that got. Hey, listen. Instead of using lotion, use that Vaseline. And they got the name brand, the no-name Vaseline for 99 cents.
Yeah.
Listen, like I talked to them, I said, did you guys ever hear about Springfield? They never heard of it.
Of course not.
So they picked Springfield off the map. No, Springfield picked them.
Yeah.
So go after the right people. And this is all I'm saying. Listen,
all they got to do is learn how to speak English.
And drive.
Learn how to drive. And get some work shoes.
Get some boots.
Yeah.
Listen, and I got a program set up. Me and my crew that I'm working with, we're going to teach, we're going to set up driving classes. We're not even going to be funded by the money that's coming in because I want better for the community. Because, listen, my kids, my grandkids, my people, my family members, they can all be driving and there's an accident. So we don't want that. I don't want that for you or me. And the accidents that are happening, yes, it's messed up. We get that. But damn it, who's going to stand in line or who's going to stand with me in line and teach them how to drive? I got a small crew, the more the merrier. I don't want to hear everybody bitching and complaining and you're not willing to do anything. And these bomb threats, you're cowards.
Right.
I'm going to say it to your face, you're cowards.
Yes.
You know what you're doing? You're using a computer, you're sending this shit overseas, and you're sending it back here. And you know what? You're putting kids at risk.
Yeah.
You're a coward. You're a fucking coward. And excuse my language, people. I normally don't curse like this because Miss Coral told me, Terrence, you're smarter than that. You should have something better to say. Right now, I don't. You're a fucking coward.
You didn't tell her no.
Oh, she knew I was. My grades proved it. Don't you remember?
I don't remember.
Ain't that a bitch?
You got good grades in school?
God damn it, Dover.
That's sweet. That's pretty sweet. Well, congratulations.
You don't remember Dover?
No, I mean, I know you told me several times. But
I didn't have to tell you, Mr. Balzer. Miss Coral, everybody told you.
I don't
Mr. Lettingham?
I don't even remember Miss Coral.
She was the mean teacher that nobody liked. Only I liked her.
I do remember.
Remember she had a fro?
No.
Miss Coral had a fro? And she used to pop her gun?
She was white.
And she was white.
See, I don't
Oh, never mind, Dover.
I remember
she was
Mr.
older.
Bowser, though.
Yeah, he was like, he's the one who told me I was the smartest in the class. I didn't want to believe it, but
He told you that?
yeah, in front of everybody. That's why they all got mad at me.
He told you was the smartest in the class?
Listen, I ain't gonna fuck with Dover right now.
Mr. Bowser, we made fun of his name.
Yeah,
Bowser.
Bowser.
What name is that?
You know what, Miss Hayes? She wasn't, and you watch your mouth.
Who said something? Man?
She said, yeah, she said she was a bitch. No, you watch your mouth.
She was.
No, you watch your mouth.
She told you she was the smartest in the class? Or
She told me I was very, she told me not to curse because I had something better to say, which I do. And so, so what I want to say is, to the Haitians, work with them instead of against them.
Yeah. Do
you understand, people, if we get them
with
their resources, we got to teach them. We got to do this. Mm-hmm. With their resources. See, the government dropped bad. You drop worse on top of bad.
Yeah.
There's a bad situation on the South Side. They just drop worse on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, rent sky high. New apartments coming out. They're starting off at what? $1,700?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're building some over here behind everywhere they're going. There's 17. Who the fuck can afford that in Springfield? Excuse my language again, once again, people, but who can afford that here?
They built a whole community over there behind that Walmart on Tuttle.
Yeah.
And further down.
Well, those houses went for the going rate of 200,000 and 205,000 at that time. Now they're building some over there off of
further down.
Yeah, well, further down on Selma Road.
Past the drive-in, the building.
Yeah, they're building them out there too.
Yeah,
those are gonna be 300, and the ones over there behind Selma towards Old Selma, they're gonna be 300.
So you gotta make it pretty.
So you gotta make a pretty penny to live here, and you think that's not done by design, people? All you people out there who want to think, oh, kill the Haitians, and go get after the Haitians, you better go after your government because they're doing this for a reason. And you know what, people? Open your eyes. You're blind.
Money.
You're listening to all these hate mongrels and these groups coming into Springfield, like that neo-Nazi shit. Who's the Proud Boys? They don't even live here.
Right.
It's the negative press that Springfield's giving out.
Yeah. And
it's drawing them in. It's drawing them in.
It's people saying that the Haitians are eating dogs and cats and geese. And
I tell you, I ate at their restaurant. They didn't let no damn dog with me.
I mean, it's the right-wing nut job tinfoilers that could care less about the truth. As long as it fits the narrative and they think they can scare the Haitians away by making bomb threats or scare the town, Rob Brew and his staff.
Here's the thing I want to tell people. Do you not understand? They come from a war-torn country and a bomb threat's not going to scare them.
Yeah.
A threat. When bombs were really blowing around them. Tsunamis, earthquakes. They lived in shit. They didn't have running water. They didn't have trash service.
Right.
They need to be taught this. And that's our job.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the government screwed us. And like I said, I wish I knew some lawyers because I want to sue the government.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Let's do a class action lawsuit and get us some money out of this. It might not work, but it'll bring the right attention. Not this negative shit. If you care about your community, you care about Springfield, and you want your kids and everyone to have a place here if they choose to, listen, you can't sit back behind a damn keyboard and be a tough guy.
Willie. What's Willie?
Yeah, but we gotta get a hold of him. It's gonna take a team. Because they're gonna have to do a pro bono, because listen, they talk a lot of shit, but they ain't gonna come up with no money. I ain't either.
And Elise. She's an attorney. You can get her.
I don't like this guy.
You're friends with her?
Yeah, she's my friend. We went to school together.
Yeah.
And the bomb threats, the people don't even live here.
And you remember how cute Joy was? I ain't seen her in a while.
Who?
Joy.
Listen. Now you see why he's back. That's a good chair. You want the other chair?
Yeah.
That chair there is a stand-up chair. That one's there is I don't know which one you want.
This is a...
No, you got to take that one over there. That one sits higher.
What one?
That one there is better.
This one?
Yeah, that one's better. Put those papers on that desk there. Or another chair. No, it's Dover, people. I'm sorry. It's Dover. He's back. And he's black. He's just back. Back in black, whatever. But back to what I'm saying. So let's just start concentrating on who we need to concentrate on. And if we do that,
the government?
Yes, that's who did this.
And Bob Fauci?
I don't know about him, but listen, damn it. This guy here, you can't even see him now. Look at him.
Oh, damn. Ah, do I need to adjust?
Yeah, you got to come closer.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, there you go. We can see your head now, but you got to lean in. But anyway, I don't know. We got to come together as a community and do the right thing. And if we do that, things will get better.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to the next topic. The bomb threats, really, to kids. What do you feel about that?
I just
We see on you. Hey, you want to see Dover? Go to YouTube. Go to my YouTube page. I can't move that anymore.
Right.
You're on YouTube.
You want me to adjust the camera? I could adjust.
It's still gonna take me out there. So hey, listen. Just tell them go to YouTube.
I
And
can
hit that like and subscribe button.
I can back it. You want me to back it up?
You got to back everything up.
Let me see if I can do it.
That's what, hey, people, that's what Dover, stay around.
Without messing up everything.
You can go a little bit further. Oh, yeah. We're looking real nice right there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're looking good. And you see my picture of Geronimo up here. If you guys get on YouTube, you'll see Geronimo and a lot of good stuff.
All right.
Now this got to be moved. Or can you see? I can see. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Okay. Let's put an X on it. Once it's a fire.
Yeah.
Well, you want there you go. There he is, people. There he is. But the bomb threats to the kids, to the hospital, and to you're doing this to try to scare the city into doing things. And I listen. We have to respond to them.
Yeah.
Because if something did happen,
yeah,
we will be to blame. But
right.
But for these cowards,
yeah,
to call in bomb threats,
yes, it's stupid. I mean, I don't really. I don't get the frustration. I get the frustration because not often. I've said once or twice myself that the Haitians are annoying, but you know what I'm saying. That's because it's hard to communicate with them.
right?
Not speaking English, and then the driving situation is dangerous. But really, you're calling in bomb threats because you're mad about Haitians? You're going to threaten to kill a bunch of children,
Kids,
because you're mad about where these Haitians are getting on my nerves.
but what they're mad about is they think their country is being taken from them. Listen, people, it's not being taken from you. It's already been taken from you.
It's already been taken.
It's already been taken.
Yeah.
So what are you fighting for? What are you crying about? Listen, your best bet to do is to, instead of fighting the current, swim with the current.
Yeah.
If we can get the Haitians on our team, that's more people with us.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not a government dude. I don't believe in a damn thing the government's doing. I don't believe in none of that bullshit.
Right.
They're going to lie to you like they lied to me.
Yeah.
Remember about 5 or 6 years? No, not that long. About 2 or 3 years ago, when I told everybody the government used to target blacks, now they're targeting everybody. No one wanted to hear that.
I don't remember it, but
Yeah,
I
of course you
understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Of course he doesn't. But they're going to target everyone, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? It's working.
How are they targeting us?
What do you think? Money? Hold on. Money.
Yeah.
The price of, like I say, I always use the bowl of grapes, $7. Money. They're taking money from everyone. There's no such thing as a middle class anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And Kamala Harris is saying she wants to rebuild the middle class.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. That's not going to happen. When one income can support a family, but I did say one income can support 1 or 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
But a family consists of 3 or more.
Right.
And you living in a house that you own.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. And with the way housing is now, my kids and everybody, your kids, my kids, the kids coming up, your grandkids, whatever. Man, listen, let's say striking rich, I'll be afford a house here in Springfield.
In Springleberry Farm.
In Springfield.
Hey,
Listen,
that's some bullshit.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
But we got to stop the hate and we got to understand. Listen, for all you people out there who are mad at them, go and do your research on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go with hate. Go to open mind and go talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Go sit there and listen to them and understand their plight and explain your plight. They'll listen. Trust me. I've already talked to them. I broke bread with them. Now, Dover.
Yeah.
What do you think about the national attention we're getting?
Some people would say any pub is good pub. Nobody, Springfield wasn't on the map except for John Legend. People ask you if you know John Legend, if you told them you come from Springfield. Ohio. But it's sad that that's the only way we can get any publicity about our town, because there's a Springfield in 38 states. So the last one people talk about is Springfield, Ohio, and even Bill Maher. I watched the Bill Maher show. He was doing his little monologue and his jokes, and he said Springfield, Illinois. So he even made a mistake about which Springfield he's talking about.
Well, Trump in the debates at first said Aurora.
Well, yeah, because he's the old and cognitive decline. So they had to correct him, but
Y'all played.
no, it's too bad that that's the only way we can get some recognition is from people making up nonsense about Haitians eating dogs and cats.
Well, that right there sparked the fire that blew up the building.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're not eating dogs and cats. And I didn't want to talk about it in my other podcast. I'm going to talk about it now. And a lot of people talked about voodoo.
Yeah.
And sacrifice, and you got to sacrifice animals.
Well, hold on.
I don't know about that
Yeah.
going on here. I don't know where they can practice that at. I have no idea about that.
Yeah.
But most of these have been converted. I hate to say it because there's a lot of Christians out there, but I'm just going to say they've been converted to Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
By crook or hook. I don't know. And I don't want to get started on that right now. We'll talk about that on another show. But this publicity is not good for Springfield. And the way you cowards out there acting with these bomb threats,
Yeah.
you're only putting fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
And this goes to the FBI. So they watch me. They already know. Solve it. You know who's doing it. Solve it.
Yeah. And
You can find this, that, and the third in a second. Figure out who's doing this stuff. Or maybe you don't want them to be caught.
And there was,
I don't know.
There was threats made to Walmart today. They had it closed down for a couple of hours.
Walmart and Kroger.
Kroger's, both Walmarts. And they got the FBI and the bomb squad in there making sure that it's a hoax. Now, the FBI has said 99% of these threats are not credible, but still, they still got to check it out.
But you have to check it out because
evacuate the
right,
building.
because if something happened
Yeah.
with that threat and it became a live threat, there you have it.
Yeah.
Now we're going to shift gears a little bit here, people. Who you looking for?
I thought maybe you'd have a.
Oh, they're downstairs. Oh, here you want.
Oh, what kind of?
All the time. Let's go look in the fridge in the garage. Fridge in the garage.
I ain't gonna do it.
Okay, but now we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to come back to this. But I want to talk about, listen, those that make you can break you. Remember I told you about Deshaun Watson and out of Houston, Texas, when he asked to be traded, they did that to him with the scandal.
Mhm.
Another one, people don't know this about Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy has been a bad dude.
Yeah. For years. But it was Ciroc that got him. He took the company.
Yes. He never owned Ciroc. See, he used him, they used Puffy as a pitch man. And so what he did was he was a pitch man. He wanted to buy in stock. He wanted to buy into him. He had a little stock, not much, but he wanted to buy into him, and he accused them of racism, right? So Puffy takes him to court, and he wins. He won the court. He won the battle. He won the case. They had to pay him all this money. They had to do this, that, and the third. Well, you know what? Ciroc, owned by billionaires, knew, and the record company, who's owned by higher ups, we already talked about that. They knew of Puffy's activities, right? So
freak off party.
Yeah, they knew of all this, right? So Puffy, thinking he's untouchable. Well, they they went at him and they said, "Look here, dude, do not go with this lawsuit." They knew they was going to lose it. They knew they was going to pay money. He told them, "F you, I'm going to go ahead and do it." Well, guess what happened? He did it. So, in the result, what they did, they started turning the shit over, started pulling people out. All the shit that he done, started bringing it to light. So now Puffy is a victim of who can make you, who can break you. And do I feel sorry for him? I don't know.
No, you can't.
No, I really can't, because he did it. And they allowed him to do it so they could have dirt on that man.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. They used him, and he you know what, he wrote his own book, because that's when I was a little kid, you know, we always hear people like saying, "You sold your soul to the devil."
Yeah.
I just think, damn, the devil comes up with a red thing and you sell your soul to, how you do that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
He sold his soul to the devil. So now,
well, in our neighborhood, in our community, not our neighborhood, because we live in Springfield and that's not a big deal. Nobody cares. But
oh, you're wrong. People do care about Springfield now.
But in our community, we know Puffy was a terrible guy for the last 30 years, since he became successful. There have been other entertainers who would say he's doing this, he's doing that. 50 Cent hated the guy. He said, "I'm staying away
Still
from
hated
him.
him.
I stay away from him."
Because he knew.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's
Cat
the
Williams
thing.
said
Cat Williams said it on the interview at the beginning of 2024. He said they're going to get Puffy, because Puffy's doing wrong.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's hearsay. But they know what's going on. And the thing about this is, like, what do you do? So here's the question I'm asking.
Yeah.
Puffy is going to he's facing pretty much life in prison.
Yeah.
But if he gives up information, remember Epstein Island, same shit. These people get this power and they think, they can run the world. Kids are off limits. And I think if you're a man, another man's booty hole's off limits. And raping people is off limits, and sex trafficking is off limits. There's things you just don't do. And people do things, and like I heard it said before about a guy that I do like, he broke the laws of God. Well, these people play God, right? But above them are the people who really think they're God, because they run this country.
Mm-hmm.
They run this world. There's an oligarch that runs everything. And they handpick you.
An American oligarch?
Man, it's the oligarch of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's another topic that I've been studying into, and we'll talk about that later. But these people place these people in power. They pick your presidents. You're not elected, you're selected. They pick everything. They pick what laws you're going to do and everything. And listen, I don't want to talk too much, because they look at me like, "Hey, Crow, we need you to shut up." But I'm not going to, because I'm not picked by you. But
I wouldn't worry about it so far.
No, not yet.
We ain't big enough yet.
No, not yet, but we will be.
Then they're gonna be like, "Shut up, Crow." I'll be like, "Yeah, shut up, Crow.
Ain't that a
What you
bit?
talking about?"
I'm like, nothing. But
I
they
don't know
pick
what
Puffy.
you're talking about.
And then there's another one that's been handpicked.
Who's that?
Jay-Z. Listen, there's a list. Puffy's list is crazy, because I don't even want to mention the people, because they're gonna think I'm hating on people and this, that, and the third. I just want the people out here who's listening, go Google and look up Puffy's party list, and you'll see who was there and who participated in these activities.
Yeah, but just because you was there don't mean you participated.
Exactly. That's the thing. Puffy's got videotapes, and that's what they want, because the people, they would have to check in their phones, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would check in their phones, but Puffy had cameras like an idiot running around. And these people, that's when they raided his apartment the first time. His place is not an apartment. Puffy don't have an apartment. He got mansions. His house, they was looking for tapes, videotapes.
Mm-hmm.
Because Puffy kept the videotapes as blackmail to make you do what he wanted you to do.
Yeah.
So Puffy's got a lot of shit on a lot of people that's going to come out. And like I told someone today, I hope it doesn't come out, because, listen, as a black man, I don't want other black men falling victim to this bullshit. But it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because It's too late. They got Puffy, and he's going to talk.
He's going.
And so some of these false idols that you people look up to, and that's what I'm afraid of.
Is what?
Is that these false idols? People, listen, our people have lost a lot of hope, right?
Yeah.
We don't have hope in too much. You need to have hope in yourself and hope in God.
Okay.
And that's it. And don't look at these are men. Men and women are flawed. Humans are flawed.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand that, you're lost. And what are most of our people? Most of the people walking this fucking planet right now. Look at people walking around Springfield, Ohio right now. What are they? They're lost, over. That's why they don't understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
That's why when they look at people like me, oh, bro, where are you coming with this? Well, hell, you don't want to. No, the Haitians aren't the problem. It's you're not looking at the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're throwing them as a smokescreen. They'll go with that. Why do you think they don't when Haitians drive without a license, they cause accidents, they cause property damage and physical damage, they don't get arrested?
Yeah. I don't know.
You know they don't get arrested, right?
No, I didn't know that.
You look it up.
Why is that?
Because they're a property of our government.
That's
why.
When they get a license, they're still not very good drivers.
Well,
I've seen Haitians at the Drivers Bureau trying to get a license and be legal. They still suck.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I had a guy point out to me the other day. He was like, "Yeah, but they're not any worse than our teenagers who get a license. They suck too." I said, "Yeah, but they're entitled. They feel entitled.
They are entitled because they're protected.
They were born here, so they say we can suck. We were born here. We don't want people coming over here sucking." Okay.
Well,
so
pause.
If you suck,
as Ken would say, pause.
If you suck and you ain't from here, you got to straighten the hell up or go. So that's what people are thinking. That's what Americans are thinking right now.
Well, here's the thing:
you cannot suck as bad as us if you're not born
here. But is that an ignorant statement? Is that an asinine statement? I mean, think about it.
I'm not sure.
What gives you the right to suck and no one else? Pause.
Your birth.
Your birthright. Your birthright? Nah, I don't believe that.
You were born on American soil.
But okay, that's the entitlement. That's called privilege, and we deal with privilege enough.
That's right.
So I if I deal with privilege enough and I hate it, I can't use it as a weapon. So what I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
Let's teach. They don't listen. I was talking to one the other day, and I'm like, "You got a license?" He's like, "No." He goes, "But he does." I'm like, "Show me your license." You know what it was?
What?
State ID. You got a license?
What's not
a
license?
Hold on a second. Yeah. I said, "Show it to me." You know what it was? A permit. They don't because
know what a
you know
license
why?
is.
You know why?
What?
It looks the same.
Yeah, but it says driver's license.
Did anybody point that out to them?
They have to.
No, they didn't. This is what I'm saying.
State ID says state ID.
Man.
State identification of Ohio, not driver's license.
Exactly, Dover, but they're not looking at that. And if you could barely speak the English, how are you going to be able to read?
Yeah, that's an excuse. That's a good one.
Can they read?
You don't need a good excuse. Any excuse will do.
No, it's not an excuse.
It is.
What I'm saying is they're not being taught.
Terrence, when you go to some other country, you adapt to their ways. You don't
exactly.
make them have to put
exactly. But guess what?
With your nonsense.
Guess what?
That's what the Haitians are doing.
They
come over
not.
here and they're not trying. You got to make an effort.
Let me
learn to speak English and get.
You're missing the point, Dover.
What's the point?
The point is, people are making money off them.
Yeah.
When we go to other countries, no one makes money off of us.
Okay, so people are making money off.
So so guess what that gives them?
What?
You got a pass. You got a hall pass.
You don't have a pass.
Oh yeah, they do. They got a pass, Dover.
And I.
You know why they got a pass?
Let
me tell you why they got a pass.
Tell me.
Okay, look. Number one, dude. I'm not gonna mention his name. It's like I don't want any lawsuits, but dude brings them in. Not only does he bring them in,
just a little bit more.
That's YouTube. This is the one for Facebook.
Is the camera on here?
Yeah, there's a camera right there. That's more on me. Thank you. A little bit more that way.
Oh shit! Fucked it up.
That way. Just turn the box. More that way. More that way. More that way. A little bit more. All right, try it now. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. The man that brought him here, right? Is that better?
Yeah, that's
okay. The man that brought him here, right?
I see my pretty face on there now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
The man that brought him here, right?
Y'all turned on, ladies.
Like, oh boy.
Go ahead. Don't let me interrupt your speech now. I'm just trying.
You didn't. Trust and believe he didn't.
But
the man that brought him here, he's triple dipping, right?
Triple dipper.
He bring him here, give him a little bullshit work visa. He puts him in his temporary service. He's making money hand over fist, right?
Yeah.
Also, he owns 60 I'm not gonna say his name. You look it up. He owns 63 houses, right? 63 to 70 houses, right?
Slumlord?
Yeah, they're nice. Some are nice, some are slums.
Okay.
But he puts them in beds. You're paying $400 to $500
cots
every 2 weeks for that bed. Yeah. And they're all so he's getting them for work because he owns the temporary service.
Mm-hmm.
He gets them for housing. And guess what? He has buses to take them back and forth to work. So he's getting them in transportation to and from. So you know what the average worker that's a Haitian that's worked 60 to 70 hours a week gets home? $300 to $400. That's all he brings home. But these people,
you know, the minimum wage in Ohio is $10.45.
You're not listening. You didn't hear what I said. He's charging. And so when they bring their $300 to $400 home, right?
Yeah.
There's $300 to $400 a week, and they some make $6, but 6 of them. But they have a head of household, right? They give their money to him or her, and this week, over. You might and your kids might get what y'all need. Next week, someone else gets, and so forth. And they stack their money. They do for each other.
So who is the slumlord? I mean, businessman.
I'll tell you off camera. Can't tell you right now.
Because listen, if he's not doing anything illegal or treating anybody bad,
he's under investigation.
Investigation
Yes,
doesn't mean he's treating.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Anybody bad?
We're gonna find out.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't frying up no dogs or cats on the grill.
I've never seen anyone else do that either.
Right. Nobody's doing it, but some people say it and they don't care about the effects that it causes. Okay.
Excuse me. Are you saying the rhetoric that's used about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm saying people say that. Like the evil dummy said it in the debate. He doesn't care what happens. You know what I'm saying? He just wants to scare people into voting for him. If you vote for me, nobody's going to eat your dog or cat. I'll put a stop to it. If you vote for Kamala, there's going to be more dogs and cats eaten. Because she's going to bring the Haitians in and she's going to tell them, eat them dogs and cats. You might as well be saying that. That's what you might as well be saying. But some people, they get scared and be like, you know what? That's true. I better vote for Trump. You better vote for him.
Well, that's
I don't want my dog to be eaten. Just like I told you the other day. There was a woman arguing about her dog at the post office.
Yeah.
Okay, she got a pit bull. She got it out in the yard. The mailman is afraid to go up to her house, and she's throwing a fit because they haven't brought her packages. They say, hey, lady, can you put your dog up? No, my dog needs to be outside. He outside with me. It's all right. Don't worry about it. He ain't going to bite. Come on and give me my packages. Can you come down to the fence and we'll hand them to you? No. You come on in. I can't leave the porch.
So you're saying she expects the postman to get his butthole chewed out by this pit bull?
Yes.
Hell no. Balls.
Just so she can get some junk mail. Oh, man.
They do work hard, Darlene. They're very hard workers.
Who?
The Haitians. They're diligent and they work hard.
Yes.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Just like I keep telling everybody, they're not the problem.
Yeah.
But people are making them the problem. Listen. Like I said in my post, they're my friends and shit. The way the slave trade dropped off, some might be my relatives. And I'm not ashamed to say it.
Who, the Haitians?
They be your relatives too. We
you.
all got dropped off.
No.
This guy
My
here.
relatives, there ain't no way in hell my relatives will have crusty toes like that.
Jesus. You see why I can't do a podcast by myself? I gotta have this guy with me. Are you kidding me? Listen. He keeps bringing up the toes. And I'm not gonna tell y'all why.
Hey,
he's a jerk.
And
He's a jerk.
That's not all. Have you seen all them naps? I mean, I know nappy hair is the style these days with, ball players and stuff wearing nappy froze, but the Haitians take it to a new level. Okay? So, stay soft fro out of business.
Man, listen, I ain't never used that since I was in 5th grade. What the fuck wrong with you? Woo!
So let's get these fools.
Oh man, listen, they opened up beauty salons.
Yeah.
So the toes are getting done.
Yeah.
I don't know about the men's toes, but I know the women's toes are getting done.
I don't care if they get done. I'm just saying they should.
I mean, Jesus.
Just
Woo!
Just speak English, learn how to drive.
And listen, I got a group that might be meeting up hopefully tomorrow, and the people out there who wants to join, come in. It depends what time I get off work.
Learn the etiquette.
So like today, there was a group meeting with Brother Mark Muhammad and Kenny Muhammad. We had to miss because we worked late today. But
is that what they doing?
No, I said they got a group meeting.
Oh, they teaching the
No. They're talking about things.
They're talking about stay soft fro. They're probably talking about
this guy. Keep talking though. Keep talking.
I'm just saying, learn the etiquettes of being in America when you come to America. Okay.
So
2 years to me, and it's not really about the Haitians. It's about anybody to me who comes here. And the Ukrainians. There's Ukrainians.
There's a lot of Ukrainians here,
and nobody's
complaining about the money we give them.
Nobody's complaining about anything about it.
And the money we give Israel.
Ukrainians could come by you and fart in your face, and nobody would say a word. Nobody would say a word. You know what I'm saying?
What is wrong with you?
Because they're Ukrainians.
Are you okay?
You know?
Are you perverted?
No, I'm
so
fine.
So I'm gonna jump ship. You've had sex and somebody farted on you while you had sex, didn't they?
No.
He's lying.
I'm not into that type of thing.
He's lying.
I'm a regular, sane person. Okay.
You think so?
Sane people.
I don't think so.
Sane people don't do crazy shit. I don't do crazy shit. Okay. A sane person might threaten to do some crazy shit, but he ain't gonna actually do it.
Okay.
Because he's sane.
Okay.
That's me. I'm a sane guy.
What hell's bells, people? You heard it there first.
I'm almost intelligent. I'm very close.
So that will make me intelligent.
If you say you are, I'll take your word for it. I ain't got no quiz or test or anything.
Oh, it's been it's been a very insightful show, people. And like I say, today there was another accident on the overpass. But
who was it?
I don't know.
Hopefully it wasn't a Haitian. It was not a Haitian. Tell me it wasn't a Haitian.
I don't know.
Please.
I don't know.
Please don't be a Haitian.
Even if it wasn't, I think people would blame it on them.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to say is, listen, I'm going to take time out of my busy schedule, and I'm going to give them 2 hours here and there, and I'm going to show them how to drive. And I suggest you come with me.
To show them how to drive?
Bring some Vaseline and socks so they can cover up their toes. Okay, hey, listen.
They got to do that themselves. I'm just saying, everybody who comes to America, because since America has been conquered.
Yeah, darling, you're right. They had some. She said there was a lot of racism toward Asians in COVID. You're right.
Yeah.
But that's what we do here in America. You know that? That's what America's built upon.
It's a big racist country.
Yes, that's what we do.
You haven't figured that out yet.
That's what we do.
Okay, we are 14%.
Salute to Miss Coral.
We're salute to Miss Coral.
Watch your mouth.
Miss Coral, the dummy. I mean, the nice lady.
Watch your.
Said Terrence was what'd she say? Smartest guy in the class. Who was in that class?
Mr. Balzer said it too.
Oh, Mr. Balzer?
Yes.
Okay.
He stopped at the store with Mr. Lady and they had some beer. Over at Kroger.
Did he
I was in 7th grade.
Beer?
I was in 7th grade, going 8th.
That don't matter.
And he said, who cares? I'm not going to brag about my genius. There's no need to.
Yeah, okay. He can.
Duh.
He's a genius, y'all. Big genius over here. I'm lucky to be doing the podcast with this big genius over here.
Listen, we're going to get to some fun. Because you know what? We've all been stressed out.
Yeah,
we've all been, under a lot of scrutiny here in Springfield.
Yeah. And
I got a segment right here coming up. I'm glad everybody's here. We're going to do a segment that's made for Mr. Dover and you guys. It's about relationships, okay?
Before we get to your segment.
Yes.
And you think the Asian people, because Darlene brought up the Asian people, getting blamed for COVID, which was happening. But you know, they used to say Asians was eating cats and dogs. You think the Asians are happy now that people
God damn it!
are
Listen, I'm trying to get a contract. We're never going to get hired. We're never going anywhere. You hear what this guy just said?
I'm just.
No, listen. Okay, I'm going to answer that. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to work the rest of our lives. We're never going to get a contract. You know what?
Asking
Hey,
you
people,
a
this
legitimate
okay.
question.
Oh, shit.
That
Okay, I'm going to answer. What's the question?
the Asian people used to get accused of eating cats and dogs all the time, a lot. This happened a lot. And now that the Haitians are being accused of eating cats and dogs, you think the Asians are happy that they no longer are suspect of eating the
God,
cats?
that's tears in my. No, they're not happy about that. No.
That they're not getting blamed?
No, they're not happy about it. They want this shit to go away.
You think they do?
I know they do. Listen,
Okay.
if someone said T. Crow's over here cooking cats and dogs and someone else blamed it, you know what? I would like, no, the heat's not off me because once they comes to that, it's a strike. And it's a lightning rod to your brain like, he was cooking cats and dogs too. No, they don't want that shit. They want that shit gone.
The Asians do.
Yes, they want it gone too.
Oh, okay. All right.
Holy shit, America. Wow.
Okay.
You think I'm going to get a contract now?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you know who's going to sign me?
Who?
Rush Hour Records.
Who's
Right off center. That's who we're going to be working on Center Street.
Who's Rush Hour?
I don't know. Somebody going to make one up. Rush Hour Records.
Yeah.
They're going to sign us.
That's the movie.
Oh, God.
The movie Chris.
Oh, no, we're not going anywhere, people. We'll be right here doing this same old podcast. We can't go anywhere because this guy here, you got to love him. Mr. TJMD. And it don't stand for Toe Jam.
Yeah.
Okay, Dover. So, are you ready for the new segment? I want everybody here to chime in on this segment.
Yeah.
Listen, this is some fun things. We're going to have a little fun tonight. End the show on a positive note. Hey, we got 15 minutes left. And guess what? We're going to have a little fun. So, we're going to talk about relationships in the 2024s, right? Okay. Now, in relationships in today's world, Dover, these are questions for Dover because I know the answers.
Okay.
I want to hear his answers.
All right.
So I come up with this. And people, I want to hear your answers. Listen, in relationships in today's world, married or unmarried, just relationships, period, who do you think cheats more, men or women?
I probably would say men. Because men are aggressive, and a lot of men have the attitude that if they feel that they are,
Bless you.
I don't know where that came from. I'm talking about people
For that
blessing.
cat you eat.
No. I'm talking about people blessing each other for a sneeze. Who in the world said?
Well, we can look that up for next show. I'll come with an answer for you. I will look it up.
Okay. I got allergies.
We all do. Yeah, it's that cat he ate. And it ain't the cat walking down, meow. It ain't that kind of cat.
Okay.
That's his allergy, people.
All right. Now, men are more aggressive than females.
Okay.
And guys who think they're all that in a bag of chips, when they have an opportunity, some of them don't even have an opportunity. They just try to make an opportunity.
So, let me ask you this. So, in the 2024, what I've observed,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about this, but I've observed it.
Yeah.
Women are kind of aggressive too.
That's nice. If they do,
And women come on the men, I'd be like, damn, really?
if they got a dope,
So I asked the dudes, like, damn, what's wrong? You know, back in the day when we were coming up, should be a lot different. But anyway,
Yeah.
Women are more aggressive now. They are going for the gusto. They know what they want.
even good-looking chicks,
That's who we're going for the gusto.
ugly chicks are more aggressive
No,
than
no.
good-looking chicks.
Ugly chicks stay to themselves, and guys, a lot of guys go after the ugly chicks because they feel they can dominate them more. These good-looking women are powerful. They have great jobs, great cars,
They
they
got
look good,
attitudes, right?
and attitudes. So you're like, I can't mentally dominate her. So they go for the ugly chicks. But anyway, that's another topic.
That's the
Well,
same topic because.
But I'm asking you,
Yeah, go ahead.
so the females are aggressive as well. Do you
Yeah.
think a good-looking female,
Yeah.
who has everything going for her,
Yeah.
right,
Mhm.
and she has a man, and she feels he's not reached to his full potential, and it's not to where she is at what she wants as a mate, you think she'll step out on it? New day and age.
Maybe, but women in that position usually are they feel totally fine with kicking a guy to the curb. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna kick a guy to the curb unless they have something else. You think they're gonna kick a guy to the curb and they don't have anything?
Yeah, because they know they can get something just like that. Just like that.
So you gotta say they already have something like that.
So they might be scouting when they're thinking about kicking a guy to the curb.
Okay.
And then when they see a prospect, they make it happen.
Okay.
So they can get that other guy right in.
So you said a man, no matter what, if he feels opportunity that he can go ahead and knock something off, he's gonna do it.
It's a possibility, a good one. But guys are not usually thinking about kicking their chick to the curb. They just want a little something on the side.
There you go. That's called cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. So a woman, you say, will drop him.
Yeah.
And the man will say no.
Men will fight tooth and nail to keep the bride.
Well,
and cheat on her.
I kind of disagree. I see things from both sides.
Yeah.
I would say if a woman has a good man and there's another guy that's spitting game,
and
his game is I think she'll take the bait. And she won't leave him, but I think she'll take the bait.
Sometimes it happens.
Yes. Okay. Who thinks more committed to a successful relationship, men or women?
Women.
You think women are more committed?
I think women, once they get their claws, their hands and themselves immersed in a relationship, then they are more apt to try to make it work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you say a man, so you're just saying men are just trash and garbage.
No, I'm just saying men are more apt to try to get with somebody else. Whether they're looking to kick this woman to the curb.
So you're saying a man, like if somebody offers a man a piece of tail, he's gonna take it and be gone with it. Like, oh well, got it.
This doesn't apply to all men, but there's a large, I think it's a bigger percentage of men who
Well, it used to be.
would take it.
It used to be. And then I've been reading these studies. That's why I brought this to you, because you're totally wrong.
I'm totally wrong?
Oh yeah, women are controlling the scene now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Men are the bait now.
Okay.
What else bells? That's crazy. Because it's gonna lead you to these next two questions. Okay, what's the most attractive thing you find about a woman?
You mean besides her ass, right? The most attractive thing that I find about a woman,
This guy can't take shit serious, can he?
probably sexiness.
Okay, and that's her body, her looks.
Attitude, the way she carries herself,
Okay.
personality, sense of humor.
Right.
These things are all sexy. But to me, I don't care.
Okay. You know what I find the most attractive about a woman?
What?
Now that I'm in my 50s instead of in my 20s and 30s?
Yeah.
Silence.
Silence.
Not in
You don't want her.
No. Not in that way.
You don't want her to talk.
No. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Silence in the way when she handles herself in public. She's not ratchet. She walks with confidence and she don't have to say much to people. She carries herself in a great manner. She's upright. She's not speaking, I'm that bad bitch, I'm this, I'm that, blah, 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 blah. She's not twerking. She's carrying herself in silence, and you recognize that. That's the most attractive thing to me.
Yeah.
Oh, does that make sense?
Yeah, what about a butt? Let's see, you got a flat butt.
You gotta work on that. You gotta go get what they call it, Drake, a BBL.
Okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
That's okay. That's what silence means. It's not the fact that you gotta walk around and keep your mouth fucking closed.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of dude. I ain't gonna hit you in your mouth and knock your teeth out. But I'm just saying I like that silence, I like the way you carry yourself as a solid person.
Yeah.
All right. Last question, Dover.
What's the
Why are people getting divorced at this late in the game? At our age and older, the divorce rate has risen in the last 10, 15 years
for people in our
age and older. In their 50s, 60s, and 70s. People in the 60s and 70s are getting divorced now.
Because
what the hell would you do that for?
It's because of independence, basically, is what I say.
You got 10 years to live. What independence you want?
Listen, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you feel like that relationship is not working for you and it's causing you more misery and pain than joy, then you might be apt to give up on it.
Why would you wait and be married to someone for 40, 50 years and say, you know what? Nah, this shit ain't working. Why would you wait 50 fucking years?
Golden Bachelor. Because old people are getting it on. You ever seen?
Yeah, I know about the blue pill, the sparks, the blue chew. All that shit works. Viagra. You know they got a new Viagra called King Kong.
No, I don't.
What else? I ain't got none, but it says 3 times as strong, and they call it King Kong. I got King Kong in the trunk. King Kong.
How much stronger do you need it to be? I mean,
who knows? Ask somebody who took one.
If you have.
But here's the thing. Now these older dudes, you know, it's like I was telling you earlier about what we were talking about things and like with business and everything.
Yeah.
60 now ain't the same as 60 as it used to be.
Right.
50 now ain't the same as 50 as it used to be.
Yeah.
So if you got that King Kong in your trunk, you might go ahead and knock you somebody in their 30s or 40s off. But it's just gonna be, you know, like take Shannon Sharp for example. That chick was younger. Shannon's what, 56, 57, 56, something like that.
I don't know.
But you know, I have no idea. But
he was knocking off.
Yeah. He got caught. You hear him on his IG live.
Yeah, but you don't see anything.
You don't see anything, so it could have been staged.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking it was staged because, you know, listen, if we could talk about this for a couple minutes. Shannon, he's you know, with his podcast and everything, he's sponsor of Rose Sparks.
Rose Sparks?
Yeah, the red pill. They say stick it on your tongue. They say it's a magic pill. I don't know.
That's another erection.
You know they got a billion of motherfucking things out, but listen, I don't have. Listen, if I did, I'd be here. No, I don't need that shit. No, don't want it. No. But he got it, and he said, you know, he said it made his ears hard. He said it made everything hard. He said it made his ears hard. So what I'm saying to you is, you get you one of them red pills, and this new generation of dude is different than the generation of dude that we grew up. Right. These dudes don't bang the way they don't hit the drum the way we used to bang the drum, right? Yeah. You know, we see, you know, that's all we live for. Yeah. You know, we got older, pause. But guess what? Yeah. So Shannon, he swears by it. Ocho never took it, and you know, I don't know anything about it. I've seen him on, you know, little ads here and there, some Facebook ads and stuff. I'm like, oh, I ain't paying for that shit. Don't need it. Mm-hmm. But listen, if you're a single man, you take that puppy, and it drives you crazy like that, makes everything hard. Why not? So, with that being said, you can compete with the younger dudes and the younger women. You can go better than that. Right. And they don't like it like that, and they don't do the things that older men do. What do you think about that? I mean, is that cool or no? Yeah, it's cool. Because I'm an older guy. So, I need some type of advantage over these young biscuit head bastards who don't. Well, you already got the advantage. Number one, like, you know, I talk to young women. I like that. My daughter's younger, her friends, cousins, nieces, and everything. And people I work with. The male nowadays isn't the hunter that we were. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I said earlier. The women hunt. Mm-hmm. They seek out these dudes. Mm-hmm. So one thing I'm saying is that's got to go back. The women will. I guarantee you, they will become more submissive and less promiscuous. Oh, yeah. Not submissive in the way like is you know, I'm a misogynist or whatever like that. No. They will take their role back. I do believe that. if the men would take their role back. Men, hey man, listen. I was talking to somebody at work, man, one day. I ain't going to say her name. I hope she ain't watching.
Yeah.
She said, it's not this job I have, but another job. She said that she cooked, was it spaghetti or meatloaf? I can't remember. It's spaghetti. The dude wanted spaghetti. He wanted it made a certain way, wanted made this. And she looked at it. She just got off work, and she made spaghetti her way. Now, this is after, this is the way her kids like it. This is the way she's always made it. He was a new boyfriend. He said, I like it like this. And she said, well, F you, motherfucker. Make it yourself. Mm-hmm. He storms off the dinner table, goes into the bedroom, and cries. She told me that. I'm like, I can't believe I'm hearing this from people. I'm not going to say names, but she knows. She's laughing probably. And he cries, right? He's crying. I'm like, no way. Tears? She's like, yeah. I said, well, you know what he should have did? Showed you how he liked it. She goes, that's what I told him. Show me how he liked it. But he said, no, my mom knows how to make it. And, well, my mom, lo and behold, they're in their late 40s, early 50s. He cried.
Actual tears.
Actual tears. So this is what the world is promoting for these women to take. You understand me? Listen, a crybaby. As a man, you sit up and say, I ain't eat this shit. Let me teach you how to cook this. And now I'm going to show you, and we're going to make it together. And guess what? It's going to be good for everybody.
I had a similar experience.
I have too. But I didn't cry.
No, I didn't think crying was an option.
I was young.
You know what I'm saying? A girl cooked me some spaghetti one time. And she said, I left you a pot of spaghetti out there. And I went in the kitchen. There was one pan with some salsa in it, and the other pan with noodles in it. I said, this is not.
Yeah. That's been happening before too. No. You cook that shit together.
I said, this is not spaghetti.
No, you cook it together because it's gotta soak into the noodle and everything.
I said, what's meat? She's like, meat.
She just used ragu or prego.
Yeah, but it was just in one pan, warmed up, and the other pan just had.
You know what, Dover? I think our first sponsor for our show, we're gonna be talking to sponsors, right? I think our first sponsor should be you want Blue Chew or you want Rose Sparks? Which one you want?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Shannon said the Rose Sparks is the best thing out.
Okay.
So, but I heard people say Blue Chew is good too. Which one you want?
I don't care.
We're gonna get the sponsor.
I need a chick, man. I don't
you need a
care
chick?
about which.
Dover, damn it! Now we ain't gonna talk about that. We can get you a chick,
yeah.
But we gotta get sponsored. That's money.
All right.
So which one you want?
Okay. Whoever.
The red or the blue?
Take the. It's like.
Yeah, it's like the Matrix. Red or the blue pill?
I take the blue pill.
Okay, you want Blue Chew? Hey, Blue Chew, we're out here. We need a sponsor for this guy.
They got somebody I need to use it on though. Just take the Blue Chew and
Dover.
stand there looking stupid
Dover.
with a heart on.
Pause. We ain't talking about that.
We ain't
talking about that. Pause.
Now what? I'm standing here looking dumb.
Yes, you would be by yourself. So Johnny Creeper would not be there. Neither would Terrence April. You understand me?
Johnny Creeper.
So, with that being said, people, we had a great show. Mm-hmm. And remember, tune back into a Sunday. It's been a great show. We got Dover here. And listen, give me your feedbacks. We'll be going through the comments tonight. It was a great show. If you missed it, go back to the beginning and you will get your laughs.
Yeah, rewind.
You'll get your excitement in.
Rewind.
Listen, you'll get everything you need from our show. Yeah. And just go back to the beginning of it. Yeah. And listen, I prefer you to go to my YouTube page and you'll see it's a better view. The sound's better, everything's better. Mm-hmm. As the Crow Flies podcast. Crow with an E. And look up here. It's backwards on some pages, but right here on YouTube, it says best. And it's on my shirt. As the Crow. See the E there? Look it up. Hit that like and subscribe button. Deanna Joe, I'm waiting for you to do it too. Hit that As the Crow Flies podcast. Like and subscribe. Watch the show from the beginning. I get late CPT time, but we'll talk about that later. Mario, it's a great show, man. Go back to the beginning and check it out. Everybody needs to go back to the beginning. Mia Lynn. Hey, go back to the beginning, check the show out.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what it is,
Mhm.
but whatever it is, he can give it to you guys.
Yeah.
But hey, check us out on Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, Facebook, and Spreaker. You got anything else to say to the people, Dover?
Yeah, I got one other thing to say.
Talk to them.
I'm out of here like last year. See ya. Peace.
And thank you for your support. And as always, tune in and go to YouTube, people. Hit that like and subscribe button. Support us. We're trying to do something big here, and we need your help. Hit that like and subscribe button as the Crow Flies podcast on YouTube.
Right.
And with that being said, we'll see them what, Sunday?
Yeah.
Ask me what time. I don't know what time it'll be.
9 p.m. 9 p.m. sharp. Be there.
9 p.m. sharp.
Sharp.
Football games will be on. We'll talk football.
We can still
I don't
watch
even talk.
football.
Yeah, we can watch, but I don't even talk much football anymore, sports anymore, because there's so much going on around here.
Yes.
Hi, Deanna. What's going on? But anyway, there's so much going on. Hit that like and subscribe button and come on in.
Come on in.
Who they? We they. Y'all 0-2. We're 2-0.
You had to mention that, didn't you?
Yeah, no. Darlene put who they.
Yeah, I
Are you
know.
kidding me?
I understand.
Are you, Darlene? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
The show was going so well.
Yeah.
So well. Then the damn Bengals got to step up.
Yeah.
Hey. But by the way,
Yeah.
Cowboy,
Yeah.
did y'all get y'all's ass whooped or what?
The Cowboys did lose.
No. That's not what I asked. Did y'all get y'all's ass whooped or what?
The Cowboys were not successful.
Did you get your ass whooped or what? Yes or no?
The Cowboys had a bad game.
See what I'm saying, people? Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
They got their ass stumped up. And I know about all you big. I know about all you Ravens.
Yeah.
I know about all y'all people. But who sits at first? You see him right back here. 6-time champion. Hey, we're 2-0. I've been asking, listen, before we get off here, I've been asking for Justin Fields for 3 years now, right?
Have you?
Oh my God. I'm not going to bring up footage and film. I've been wanting Justin Fields. The way Chicago treated that young man was a travesty. It was atrocious. It was a travesty. But guess what? We got him now.
Yeah.
And Russell Wilson, I'm sorry, man. You got your $38 million. We give you 1, so you got 39 total. You're rich. You got CC. Oh, I love Sierra, man.
Uh-huh.
How you like it, Freako League. Man, listen. I love Sierra.
Mhm.
Oh, boy, do I love Sierra.
Yeah.
We all love Sierra. Don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what, Russell? You got it.
Right.
But that's all you got. You ain't getting your starting job back. Yes, sir. We got, listen, Justin Fields, like I told my sons, we're all Steelers fans, right? I told my sons. They sat there and say, no, Russell Wilson needs to start. I said, no, he doesn't. Give to Justin Fields, and guess what? Dad is always right. 98.9% correct at all times.
Speaking of sports, since you brought this up.
You know, Shohei Ohtani is 48-48.
Yeah.
Stolen bases and home runs. No one's talking about it.
He's going
to be 55-55.
Yeah. That's the first time in history.
Man, that's crazy. He's the first one in history to go over 43 stolen with 42-some home runs.
And
This dude is nuts. And he's a pitcher.
Yeah, he's a pitcher. Yeah.
He's worth every bit of that $700 million. They should have gave him $140 million.
Oh,
I mean, should have gave him $1 billion.
Billion.
I mean, think about it.
Billion.
He's 2 players.
Two good players.
2 great players. But anyway,
2 Hall of Famers in one.
yes, he is. So what Barry Bonds, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, he ain't juiced. Let me ask you this,
Yes, sir.
since we're talking about sports here. Tua
Oh man.
got slammed on the carpet.
Well, he didn't. No, he
ran
didn't. No,
into-
he ran into DeMar Hamlin, the guy that died in Cincinnati.
Right, he ran.
I just bless you once again.
He ran into DeMar Hamlin.
Yes, he did. Ran into his thigh,
And got his,
or was it his rib cage or something? He ran into something.
got
It
his-
wasn't even that hard.
right, got his brain sugar.
I don't think. You know what? I heard some stuff about this. I've been doing a lot of research. I do not think that. Bless you.
Now this is why
I don't think Tua has a concussion problem. I think the Dolphins are misdiagnosing him. I think he has a spinal issue because for his nerves to do this every time he gets hit hard, that's a spinal issue.
He's going.
When you get a concussion, think about it. I had one from a car accident.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had one. Have you ever had a concussion?
No.
Well, I know of one I've had. I might have had more than one, but I know of one that was diagnosed and nothing ever went limp. Pause.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she said it went limp. Pause. But anyway, I didn't go limp and there nothing didn't freeze up like that. So to me, that's the sign of a nerve issue. That's not a concussion.
Would come to fire lower.
Every time he gets hit a certain way, he cringes up like this, and his hands get frozen, his legs. That is not a concussion issue. And I heard another doctor say that.
Neurological issue.
I think, and then another football player got on TV and said, I said, bingo. He said he thinks Tua has a spinal issue that no one's paying attention to. There's a nerve damage that he has.
Yeah.
Nancy said, bless you.
Listen, he got slammed on the carpet 2 years ago.
Yeah, but that was after he had that hard hit.
Yeah.
I think, but he ran head on. I think it jammed some nerves.
Yeah. And now he's got his neck crimped up by Hamlin.
He didn't even hit Hamlin that hard. Did you see it?
Yeah. He's done.
Yeah, he's done. They got him on injury reserve. But I don't know if that hit.
So he can't come back until week 8.
6 weeks in. It's on IR.
Yeah, but they got a bye. So it's going to be another week. The bye don't count.
So it's week 9 then, right?
Week 8.
No, week 8. Well, which is really week 9. So, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So,
they're 8th game, but it's week 9.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll be out. But that's why I didn't understand why they paid him the money, because he's got a history of concussions. And you might say, well, some other quarterbacks have more than him, but he's got home ones stuff.
He's got. Listen, as
Hendricks slammed him on the carpet 2 years ago.
Yeah, and it banged him up.
Yeah.
He was laying there, his body.
He was done.
He had like some dudes. I don't want to say it, but a dude said he looked like he had rigor mortis.
Right. He was out.
He was out, and his body was frozen, like in a crazy position.
Yeah.
That looks kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he ran into Hamlin, man, that didn't look like a hard hit.
No. But
that looked like,
his
man,
hand was
listen,
turned
I tell
sideways.
you what, that's why I think he has a neurological issue.
Yeah.
That they're not wanting to disclose, they're not wanting to say.
Yeah.
You're a Cowboy fan. How long you been a Cowboy fan?
Since I was old enough to watch football on TV and understand.
Okay, so that was back in Roosevelt and
No, long before that.
Simon Ginn. I've been a Steelers fan my whole life. I don't know any other team.
Yes, I mean probably.
And everybody knows that. And listen,
probably
if y'all could just go and get on YouTube and look at this beautiful mosaic that I have here. It's beautiful mosaic. It's all Steelers. And you know what? My son's here, right here. You see them. TT, Junior, Tave, we're all Steeler fans. And this is a beautiful mosaic. But back to what I'm saying. I think he has a neurological issue.
Yeah.
And do you think he should play again? I think he should. Listen,
no.
They keep letting him play, but I think they're misdiagnosing it. So
I don't think he should play. Of course, he wants to play. He's a professional.
He can't throw away,
athlete.
and he's going to throw away $250 million.
Yeah, to live. He's putting the will.
Yeah. So for 5 years, he's making $50 million. He'll get to 50 plus this year or whatever. Listen, after taxes, he's getting 20. Well, they don't have state income taxes in Miami, so he's going to get $30 million out of that 50. That's enough to live the rest of your life. Yeah. Ain't over. Couldn't give us $30 million. Hey, listen, we're going to talk to these people, right? Yeah. Look at us, $30 million. Watch how we live. When in Miami? Yeah. You going to do this on boat? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, people. Listen, your child support over? I know it's
I never.
Listen. Right. We're gonna go down there for $30 million and we're gonna do our damn thing.
Anybody gonna give us $30 million?
That's how they won't.
Because
maybe I can lie to him. Hey, give me $3 million. How about that? Can you give us 3?
yeah, we're worth a lot more.
We're a lot more than 3?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get 10.
Okay.
And we split that. We get 10 apiece or 5 apiece.
Whatever. Yeah, we'll start the show for that.
Yeah, we're good. We'll sign that for a 2-year deal.
2 years.
$5 million.
You know what I think the Dolphins should do is go ahead and resign yourself to the fact that Tua's done.
What I would do about the Dolphins,
He's done.
I would try to get Russell Wilson.
I would try to get.
I'd try to go after Russell Wilson. He's a great backup for us, but I would go after Russell Wilson.
I'd try to get Bryce.
Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Another Alabama quarterback.
Yeah.
He's about the same height as Tua. He's not as big.
Right.
You know what? Dover?
Yeah.
That might be the smartest thing you said all night. And we know you don't say too many smart things. My God.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, you know what, Dover? I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That because he needs a fresh start.
Right. He needs somebody who can coach him up.
And Mike McDaniel is a hell of a coach. You know he's black. His dad's black.
I didn't know that.
Nobody knew that. He just looked like the other side.
Did he say that?
No, he'll tell you. We got pictures of him and his dad. His dad's dead now, but yes, his dad's black. I never knew. And then when they said there was no black quarterbacks, black coaches, he's the one that stood up like, you know what? They never count me in. But he's black. And you ever check his swag out? That motherfucker, that's what Cartier shades. Listen, but his coaching style is immaculate.
Yeah.
He's great. And you know what? He fits their profile.
Yeah.
Well, the thing, he fixed Tua.
Yeah.
And Bryce Young has a strong arm. Dover? Listen, if you don't think our show needs to come local, national,
forget about that.
You just don't know who we are. That man just said something that I didn't even think about. Mr. 98.9%.
Yeah.
And he said, did you say of course?
Yeah. I did.
Did he just say of course?
Of course.
Listen, my mind thinks of everything. But I did not think of that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, he hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
You did Dover. Mm-hmm. You know what? They should, because he's not. You know what? He's embattled because of what happened to him. He's battered, and his mind's fucked up. Mm-hmm. But he needs a good coach that can coach him up, and who's better than Mike McDaniel?
Quarterback coach.
And man, he's a fucking guru.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I never thought about that. You know what I thought about? I thought about someone to a size, which is Russell Wilson. I said they should offer the Steelers, give us one of them fast-ass receivers. Put them on the other side of Pickens. Yeah.
We'll send you Rusky.
And we'll send you Rusky.
Yeah.
But you know what? Rusky's only good for another year or two.
Right.
Bryce Young's only 22, 23 years old.
Right.
And he's been beat up and he's been in battle down there. Over. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Of course.
Did he just say it again? Listen, people, we're gonna have off here. I'm tired of getting insulted. Hey, for my man TGMD and I'm T Crow, Johnny Creeper, man, listen, we had a great show. And listen, we're back. And we're listen,
man, you are something else.
You'll see us Sunday. And check us out on Spotify, our YouTube, Spreaker. I missed one?
No.
Whatever.
Yeah,
check us out. And thank you for your support. And we're out of here.
Peace.
We missed like last year, man. Jesus
Christ. I said it already earlier.
Yeah, you did. I gotta go. For this show here, I'll play the outro. So, I want you to be able to spit some lyrics. I'm going to spit some lyrics. I'm going to write some down, man, one day.
Outro lyrics.
Yeah, I'm going to write some outro lyrics.
Again, everyone is entitled to opinion. Everyone can see things through their own lens.
I'm going to write some outro lyrics.
And it may not, some of it could be true, some of it may not be true.
We had a great show today, man. People love it. There's a lot of views already. I don't even know how many. We're going to do it, Dover. We're going to go. should give me another instrumental, man. Okay, spin. What's that TLD at, man? Bring him out. Bring the lyrics out.
I don't have it anymore.
You got a whole lot. I had a little kid rhyme to this, man. This shit was funny, man. This little dude, man, he's my grandson's age. He was at a party, my grandson's party. He's like, you got a studio? I'm like, yeah, I got a studio. He's like, well, can I come up with this word, man? He'll hear me out play this beat, man. He started blowing. Cuss like a motherfucker, man. He was talking to nobody I cuss.
How old is it?
Nah.
Oh my God.
I said, listen, man, it's your rhyme. I don't know.
Yeah. You can't correct me.
No, it's not the middle of the rhyme. I look at one.
He said, don't tell anybody.
I'm doing this. What do you want me to do? He started spitting, started flowing. I let it go. And he went. Yes, sir.
All these mics are plugged into your board.
Yeah, I just turned them. I got a Devil's turned down.